Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all like money? I think y'all do, cause I love money. Money makes the world go round and shit. Economy and society run on money, but the only way for us to get money is for us to work for it. And yeah, I know working is supposed to give us purpose and goals in our life to achieve, but I don't know, man, sometimes it just makes me want to go explode or something. But hey, the crappy labor won't get me to stop trying to get that dough, you know? Respect to anyone that's, working to get that dough, trying to achieve a better life, right? But there are some people that don't really give a shit on how they get their money. They'll just steal or do other shit that is against the law and what we view as morally right in society. People like that do it too often will eventually get punished by the police, right? That's how this works. The police are supposed to protect and serve and enforce the law on people that have the law coming to them, But not all police are good. Some are pretty bad, man. Especially this one from Florida. She's a fucking sociopath, what? Diane Ferreira is a former police officer who was arrested for using a dead man's credit card for some random shit. And the shit she bought using that credit card was fucking stupid shit. But I'll get to that in a bit. Let me explain how all this happened first. Back in April 2023, she responded to a 911 call of a man going into cardiac arrest and sadly died. But do you know what this bitch did when she got on the scene? She was taking pictures of this dead man's credit card while she was on the scene, in his house. That is fucking crazy. She's a fucking menace to society for doing something like that. And the shit she bought with that card is just fucking stupid, man. She bought 7 mobile food orders, a hotel stay, I guess she needed some place to sleep or something, and she bought a meal at Wendy's. This bitch stole a credit card from someone that was dead to buy a meal from Wendy's. My god. I mean, that Baconator kinda smacks, but that's wrong, man, what the fuck? She even made an attempt to buy eyelash extensions and gas, but the card declined because it was reported stolen. Man, this bitch really was using a dead man's credit card for eyelash extensions and Wendy's. I find that insane. The card was reported stolen when the dead man's wife reported the fraudulent charges on the card, and it was reported about $500 in charges went through. The investigators in this case managed to get a description of the suspect's car, and it matched Ferreira's vehicle. Then I guess they connected the dots and were like, she was at this man's home a few months ago, and now it looks like she's using his credit card, so she stole that guy's credit card when he was dead on the floor. Case closed. They arrested her ass, and she was booked on suspicion of theft of a credit card with intent to use, credit card fraud of more than $100, and the use of ID of a dead person. So yeah, they got her ass, but I'm still just kind of in shock that she did all of that just to get Wendy's and eyelash extensions on that credit card. What the fuck? This bitch is a fucking sociopath. Who the fuck steals credit card info of a dead man, let alone a cop? What the fuck? Guys, police officers are supposed to protect us. But this one right here was you know what? Let me treat myself today. This guy wouldn't mind, right? Because he's fucking dead. How the fuck do you as a cop go to a scene where a dead man's on the floor because he had a heart attack and his wife is right there? How do you just take this dude's credit card info just like that and not care? Damn, this bitch must have no shame or something, cause man. Anyways, y'all might be wondering what her punishment looks like. Well, she was fired from the St. Cloud's Police Department, obviously, cause a cop is not supposed to do something like that. And then she was booked on a $4,000 bond, which was later paid, and she was released pretty shortly after her arrest. Now, should she have gotten worse? I don't know, I'm not the judge, I'm not the law, right? But what I do hope is that those $4,000 hurt her wallet a lot, and the wife of the deceased man was reimbursed from all of the purchases, cause, $500, that's a lot. And I hope she finds peace in knowing that this bitch is probably not gonna find a job ever again, right? Cause who the fuck's gonna wanna hire a bitch that stole a credit card from a dead man. And look, I know that not all police are bad, right? I've had encounters with some officers over my life, and some of them have been genuinely good people, right? But I do understand why people don't trust officers sometimes, especially when shit like this happens. Like, damn, you can't even trust them when you're not even alive, what? Like, that should not be the case. These dudes are supposed to protect and serve us, not take our credit cards from the grave. Anyways, I'm glad they just caught her before she started spending all that money like a crazy person. And I think it's time for me to go. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day, drink some water, maybe go for a run or some shit. I don't know, do something that makes you feel healthy, happy, other shit, I don't know. Anyways, goodbye, adios, see ya, some other shit. Woo!